This is another episode of Standup Comedy, your host and MC, celebrating 40-plus years on the fringe of show business. Stories, interviews, and comedy sets from the famous and not so famous. Here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We have a special audience of one bonus show, and boy, what a treat I have for you today. He's from West Palm Beach, Florida. Get this, he's a doctor of psychiatry. He's written for Howard Stern, Comedy Central, and here to share some jokes from his recently released #1 joke book, seller on Amazon, Ha Ha History. Be sure to find it. Let's welcome Neil Berliner. Wow. Neil, #1 selling joke book on Amazon. We're so excited to have you here. Can you share a couple of those jokes?
Sure. The joke book goes from January 1st to December 31st, and we do a joke all the way back to the beginning of recorded time, and we do a joke on each date. So let's do a few, okay? Here we go. April 19th, 1971. Charles Manson is sentenced to life in prison. The sentence is literally the only thing Manson isn't crazy about.
That's perfect and well-timed.
June 7th, 1993. Rock icon Prince celebrates his birthday by changing his name to an unpronounceable symbol. Ironically, the symbol is always drawn correctly on his Starbucks cup.
That's a great joke.
August 17th, 1953. First meeting of Narcotics Anonymous in Southern California. Widely hailed as a breakthrough in giving dealers a way to find customers.
That's good.
Okay, here we go. December 11th, 2014. Surgeons in South Africa performed the world's first penis transplant. They claim that they would have done a testicles transplant too, but unfortunately, we just didn't have the balls to do it.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Okay, February 23rd, 1988. Lights are installed in Wrigley Field, enabling the Chicago Cubs to play night games. After finishing the season 24 games out of first place, the entire Cubs roster becomes terrified as the maniacal fans can now identify the players by their faces.
Well, being a baseball fan, I can relate to that one. That's hilarious.
All right, and finally, April 1st, 1889. The first dishwashing machine is marketed. Millions of husbands say, I already have a dishwashing machine. Her. That night, throughout the U.S., adult male visits to emergency rooms increased by 45%.
Neil, these are great jokes. I got to get that joke book. Ladies and gentlemen, go to Amazon and get Ha Ha History and get a whole book of this kind of funny material. Neil, you put together a great selection of jokes. Thank you so much.
Anytime, Scott, anytime.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us for a special audience of one bonus show. Neil Berliner, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks again, Scott.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC. For information on the show, merchandise, and our sponsors, or to send comments to Scott, visit our website at www.standupyourhostandmc.com. Look for more episodes soon and enjoy the world of stand-up comedy. Visit a comedy showroom near you.